It's showing 19 degrees there right now. The temperature is saying as the 2-year-old pacing fillies in PEI Colt Stakes action for a purse of $7,000. They line up behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for the afternoon's 10th race. Let's go back upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Steal the Thunder, Tobin's Angel, Tobin's Brownie, The Real McCoy, Outrageous Song, Little Miss Ava, Read 'em and Weep on the outside, top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. The rough end pacing, Tobin's Brownie, Steal the Thunder, and Little Miss Ava from the outside third. The Real McCoy into the turn fourth. Fifth is Outrageous Song. Then sixth, Tobin's Angel. And the trailer, that's Read 'em and Weep. At the eighth pole, Tobin's Brownie is moving to the lead for David Dowling. Steal the Thunder goes second, dropping in to be third, Little Miss Ava. Then fourth, that is the Real McCoy. Fifth is Outrageous Song. From sixth at the rail, Tobin's Angel. Trailing seventh, that is Read 'em and Weep. Over to the opening quarter, Tobin's Brownie was the leader in 29-1. Steal the Thunder around the turn second, Little Miss Ava third. That's the Real McCoy edged out of fourth. Fifth up the rails, they move off the turn. That's Outrageous Song. Then racing six is Tobin's Angel, and the trailer, that's Read 'em and Weep. They're halfway home in the 10th. Tobin's Brownie leads them there. First up on the outside, the Real McCoy. In at the rail third. Steal the Thunder, Little Miss Ava fourth. Into the turn fifth. That's Outrageous Song. Tobin's Angel is six on the outside. The trailer, Read 'em and Weep, 59-1.5. To the backstretch they go. Second and final time. 3/4 coming next. Tobin's Brownie the leader. The Real McCoy hangs on the outside second. Third is Steal the Thunder. Little Miss Ava swinging out 3 wide fourth. Fifth is Outrageous Song. Tobin's Angel six. Read 'em and Weep 7, 3/4 in 1:28-4, going to the 7/8. It's all Tobin's Brownie and Dowling headed for home. Steal the Thunder is second. The Real McCoy third. Little Miss Ava fourth. Deep stretch now. Tobin's Brownie in the PEI Colt Stakes wire to wire for David Dowling. The Real McCoy second. Third, Outrageous Song 1:57.4.
Well, as expected, Tobin's Brownie went to the front here this afternoon for David Dowling, 29-1, 59-1, 128-4. Takes a new record here this afternoon, 157-4. Kurt, great trip.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave Dowling gave a perfect drive here this afternoon, getting to the front and a well-rated mile here, 29-1, 59-1, 128-4. Back half, 58-3, closed it out 29 flat on the end of it, 157-4. Like you mentioned, shaving a second off her previous best of 158-4. Congratulations to Jonah, Moase, David Dowling, and breeder Wendell Williams, and owners James, Quinn, Carl Peterson, and Amy Lackey of PEI. We'll see them back in the Red Shores Winner Circle next.
Tobin's Brownie finding her way into the 10th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Filly 2 by Stonebridge Terror from the Gwyn Premier to Eardam Putnam Mackenzie. Owned by James Quinn, Carl Peterson, and Amy Lockey. Trained by Jonah Moase. David Dowling had her on top at every call. The filly bred by Wendell Williams of Ellerslie. The mile 157-4, new pacing record for 3 Tobin's Brownie in the PEI Colt Stakes. Here's the official results in race 10. Steal the Thunder 5th. Tobin's Angel 6th. Tobin's Brownie the race winner. The Real McCoy 2nd. Outrageous Song was 3rd. Little Miss Ava finished 4th. Reedman Wheat was 7th. 29-1. 59-1. 128-4. And the mile 157-4. In review, it's 5-6-1. 2-3-4-7. Tobin's Brownie paid $290. The Exactor $670. Triactor $57.60. Superfecta $126.25.
Here is another moment from Inside Track, presented by Red Shores.
You've covered so many great sports over the years, especially here in the island, and of course that included harness racing. But what are a few of your favorites?
In harness racing, I think I have to go back. The first race I won on was Prince Abbott in the 1972 Gold Cup in Sasser, and Wayne Webby was the driver there. And then that followed by Ventall Rainbow 75. And then 1977, and of course the great Mike McDonald. I think that was his first 2 wins of the 5 in the Gold Cup. So those were 2 great memories. Rev Your Engine and Angel Shadow in 1986. What a great race that was!
It was.
That was probably the best race. There's been others, of course, but that's the best one that I ever saw here.
Final division of the afternoon's PEI Colt Stakes on the 11th race post parade. Number 1, Mr. Riley, owned by Jimmy Gorman, Darlene Compton, and Kerry Taylor. Corey McPherson training and driving. Two, Sports Report, owned by Donald McRae of Vernon Bridge. Jason Hughes trains and drives. Three is Saltwater Savage, owned by Kyle Gardner, Mike Curry, and Jerry McKinnon, trained by Tom Weatherby, Mark Bradley. 4, Dusty Lane Goliath, owned by Dan Ross of Belfast. Gilles Barrio trains and drives. 5 is Woodmere Cecil, owned by Debbie Francis, Blake Wells, and Roseanne Langell. Paul Langell trains and drives. Hand Over the Roses, number 6, owned by Ted Maher, Andrea Renison, Ryder Renison, George Renison, the trainer. Redmond Doucette drives. 7, Promise Me Art. The owners are Garth Cole, Matthew McKay, Kenneth Ramsey, and Alfred Baglow. Trained by Garth Cole. Kenny Arsenault drives. 8 is Just Call Me Doc, owned by Gordon, David, Douglas Neal, and Keith Ford. Trained by Keith Ford. Today the drive goes to Mark Campbell. 4 minutes wagering time on race 11. Back to the desk for the look at the feature Sunday afternoon in Summerside. Another great card, gentlemen.
Absolutely, Vance. Race 11, the afternoon's feature tomorrow afternoon. 12 dashes on tap. Post time is at 1 o'clock, and race 11 is the feature for a purse of $2,700. And from the rail out, we have Hunger Pains with Dale Spence, Power of a Cruiser with Adam Murner. From post 3 is Best to Hurst with David Dowling.
And Euchre draws 4 this week with Corey McPherson, Heart and Soul. From 5 with Jason Hughes. And Soccer Hanover rounds out this talented field with Brody McPhee in the bike, and that is race 11 on Sunday afternoon. There are 12 races on tap on Sunday afternoon, with first race post being at 1 o'clock.
Let's go out to the track for the 11th this afternoon. It's the late half of the double, first half of the late double. Exactor, Superfecta, Tractor, win, place, and show wagering. And don't forget, you can tag your ticket for a chance at that $25 jackpot with the wild horses. And we're landing on the 4, Dusty Lane Goliath, 2-year-old colt by Steelhead Hanover for Dan Ross of Belfast. Gilles Barrio is the trainer and the driver. 7 starts career, 5 times in the top 3, Kurt.
I remember having a colt a couple years ago. I think the top colt in the division, 157, tied them up. That was 3 or 4 years ago, but what a year to have a 2-year-old colt this year is. And Dusty Lane Goliath is another dandy son of Steelhead Hanover here, winning last week in the Milton in St. John, 58 flat, 29 flat on the end of it. Gutsy first over, second place finish in 56-4. The start prior to that, and then a wire-to-wire win in 56-4 and an A stake in Charlottetown, and that puts him on top of my ticket in here, and he is 3-5 on the board.
Enjoy the thrill of the race anywhere, anytime with HPIBet.com. Join for free and use your smartphone, tablet, or PC to watch and wager when you can't be at the track. Stream live racing from over 450 tracks. Bet with ease from anywhere. It's safe and secure. Get rewards, race alerts, tips, and more. For a limited time, get $100 when you become a member. Plus, 1 month free live race streaming, and your first bet is on us. Go to HPIBet.com to join for free today.
There's a look at the 3, Saltwater Savage, 2-year-old by State Treasure for Kyle Gardner, Michael Curry, Jerry McKinnon, Tommy Weatherby trains, Mark Bradley in the driver's seat. 6 starts, 4 wins, a second and a third, and a record of 156-2 taken at Summerside in the callback, Kurt.
6 for 6 in the top 3, 4 wins over 12,000 made. Finished second to Dusty Lane Goliath in that last race there in St. John, but a winner of the start prior to that, wiring the field in a Joe O'Brien Gold there, 58 flat. And then third, only beaten 3/4 of a length in 55 and 4, 28 and 1 in against some aged pacers. That's a tough task for a 2-year-old, and he handled it quite well. He's also very talented, and he draws inside Dusty Lane Goliath. So I'm thinking the birthday boy, Mark Bradley's going to want to control things here this afternoon, and this colt could definitely get him in the winner's circle. He is 4 to 5.
There we get a look at the rail sitter in here, Mr. Riley. Mr. Riley has a half-brother by Stonebridge Terror, selling as number 11, Mitch, in the Atlantic Classic sale. Jimmy Gorman, Darlene Compton, Kerry Taylor share ownership of this 2-year-old by Steelhead Hanover. Corey McPherson training and driving, and won the qualifier on September the 3rd in 2:02.2. 6 starts on the season, 5 times in the top 3, Kurt.
Sound like a broken record, but another talented son of Steelhead Hanover. It's so unfortunate that he passed. What a sire he would have been. If you look there, 4 back, this guy was a winner in the Callback, 58 and 2, and then made back-to-back breaks there and had to qualify in 2:02.2. 29 and 1 closed it out. But even the start prior to that win down there in an A stake in Sydney, he was a really good second in 57 and 1 to Woodmere Steel deal. So he has the rail here this afternoon. If he minds his manners, he will definitely be part of this ticket, and he is 19 to 1. Another talented group of 2-year-old colts lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for today's 11th race, another division of the PEI Colt Stakes. Purse $7,500. Back upstairs to Vance Cameron for the call.
Mr. Riley, Sports Report, Saltwater Savage, Dusty Lane Goliath, Woodmere